Good morning and welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. I'm Martha Brown and I'm subbing for Gail Snyder today. And we're going to talk about Thanksgiving recap. Talking about what happened on Thanksgiving and how we survived. And here I am trying to end this and I don't want to do that. Stop share does help.
Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Hello.
You got it.
Ta-da. Well, it only took 2 tries. If Gail will stick with me, I think I can manage pretty well. Janine, we were just talking about how we ended up our day yesterday. How was it for you?
It was really good. John and I played games yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's what you said you were going to do.
Yeah. We didn't get to have our Thanksgiving pizza, though. We're going to have that today.
Oh, no.
By the time I ordered it, the places that were open were already closed.
Oh, no.
But that's all right. Our friend, our insurance agent brought us Thanksgiving meals.
Oh, that's great.
That's
Wow.
lovely.
Yeah, so we had actual turkey, and it was stuffing though, not dressing, but
Okay.
it
Okay.
was still good.
I've never known the difference in stuffing and dressing, Janine. Can you educate me?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
Hey, Paulette.
Good morning, Paulette.
Good morning.
Typically, stuffing is made with bread, and dressing is made with cornbread.
Yeah.
Stuffing is usually thicker than dressing.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Other than that, it's
Well, the
very
stuff is usually
similar.
actually stuffed in the bird, right?
Typically, but a lot of people don't do it. They just
Okay.
fix the stuffing to go with the
Okay.
turkey. But yes, they can be stuffed in there. But other than that, the spices and the taste are, very similar.
Yes.
But I like the cornbread dressing much better.
Oh, yeah. Cornbread. Yeah, that's great.
I do too. I was trying to find a recipe for dressing and I've literally never made any before. And I was amazed to find out that it's mostly just onions and celery.
Yep.
Yep.
Cornbread, onions, and celery, and broth.
And broth. Yes. Well,
My mother always used to like oyster dressing, which is everything you just said with oysters in it.
I've always heard that oysters were good. I guess you can find the little bitty ones that are bite size.
Probably, I don't know.
You cut them up. I can't imagine having a whole oyster in there, but they're probably chopped.
I would think so. Yeah.
I never had any of it.
Yeah. Thankfully, she never made our family eat it. She just liked it.
Was she from the Northeast?
She's from the North Central, Illinois.
Uh-huh. It's interesting how folks carry their traditions with them from the colonies.
Yeah, it is. It is.
They carried the colonies and moved west.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Paulette, how was it for you yesterday?
Oh, it was wonderful. We went to our daughter's and she didn't think we should all be eating around each other. So she had prepared this special sack bag, whatever, of all the stuffing and the dressing, whichever one you want to call it, turkey, veggies, and all that. And we brought it home with us and had Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Kind of with a video. Yeah, hey, we're eating now. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's so smart of her. So she got to see everybody and then send you home.
So we drove out to her place and then picked it all up. Stayed, for a little while and just chatted and got some pictures with the grandkids and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it was fun. And then we came home and ate.
Tell us about the grandchildren, Paulette. I don't know about them.
Well, Cooper is going into his junior year at Baylor.
Wow.
Yeah, hard to believe he's 25. And his sister has just been given a scholarship to Cornell to be
wow.
on their diving team.
Wow.
Nice.
And she will be going there in the fall. So
That's
my
nice.
daughter, our daughter, is going to be an empty nester.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck.
I remember
that
those
was,
days.
that was one of the toughest years of my life. And on top of that, we moved.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my.
So I was in a new, well, we had been transferred to Dallas from Lubbock. So there I was, new to
Yep.
Dallas, no kids.
No kids. You
Oh,
had to, you had to put in like,
I've always said that was the toughest year of my life.
I bet it was.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
roller coaster of emotion.
But being a female and made of iron,
That's right.
Yes.
see, because when you look at the periodic table of elements, what does
Your
that
iron?
stand for? Iron.
yeah.
So you put Fe plus May, you get the strongest thing in this universe or any other.
Right.
I like that.
Absolutely. If you doubt me, try
I
and
don't.
picture a man giving birth and in labor.
There'd only be one child per family if men gave birth.
I've got that. Well, there's my speech for the day, I think.
Wait, tell me about your sweater.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I know, I
was
saw
going to ask.
your
I
Christmas
like that.
gift.
sweater.
I like fun sweaters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, those
You-
Scotties,
You must like Scotties too.
They're little Scotty dogs.
cute. And I bet it's warm as toast. Somebody want to answer their phone?
Yeah, my husband. He's in charge of phones. He used to work for Southwestern Bell. He's in charge of phones.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
AT&T,
someday,
whichever it was,
Hey,
one day it's Southwestern Bell, the next day it's AT&T, and then it's, whatever it is.
John used to work for EDS at Southwestern Bell. He was a help
Oh.
desk operator.
wow.
Ask him if he knows Bob Cooper.
Well, he's asleep right now.
Where did Bob work? What building?
Who? My Bob?
Your Bob, uh-huh.
Oh my God, I don't know. He worked in a whole bunch of different buildings. He worked in the big building in Dallas, and then he worked in some different other ones. I don't know. You'd have to ask him that.
Okay. I worked for him until 93 when I finished
Oh.
school and became a social worker.
Ah,
19 years with Southwestern Bell.
oh my gosh, I'm going to tell him that when he's through exercising to come in and talk to you.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
We can do that some other time, maybe.
I'll be
even.
right back.
Nancy, are you okay? Oops.
Oh, she's gone.
I guess she had something else to do.
I guess.
Welcome, Yetta.
Yeah, thank you. I heard, was that you, Martha, talking about dressing?
Yes. Janice,
I have a dressing that we have made for the last couple of years, and it is delicious.
recipe, please.
If you're interested, yeah, I can take a picture of it, send it to you, but it calls for chestnuts, and you can sometimes buy them at a world market in a can.
Uh-huh.
And then it has cornbread, and it has, of course, butter, onions, chopped celery, chopped shallots, apples, and the flat leaf parsley and fresh sage, and then turkey. And it is delicious. It really is.
Oh, that sounds rich and scrumptious.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It is.
Absolutely.
Not dry or anything. And I bake it just on the side. I don't put it
Yeah.
in the so.
Yeah.
Well, kind of hard to stuff a Cornish hen.
No, but I mean in the turkey. We normally have it with turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me
Oh.
ask you a question. Yeah. Do you ever have goose for holidays?
We do. We sometimes for Christmas we have goose.
Okay.
Yeah. But they are. I find the goose they're so small here.
Yeah.
They don't weigh enough that you can actually cook it nicely so that it's nice and juicy.
Uh-huh.
But we have that. Sometimes duck.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've only had goose one time.
Uh-huh.
Somebody that worked with my father invited us over for dinner around the holidays, and it was a nice big goose. I mean, it was a nice big goose. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, my brother, when we were about getting ready to start, he dropped the gravy bowl on himself, and he had some serious, some mildly serious burns.
Oh,
So we had to leave.
yeah. Oh, that was too bad.
Yeah.
So
My goodness. How old was he?
Let's see. I was probably, this is in Decatur.
Oh, you were young.
Yeah, I was probably young. That's probably still in elementary school. Yes, I was still in elementary school, matter of fact. And he was 3 years younger than I was, but so he might have been in early first grade or kindergarten. I don't remember.
Wow. Too young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't really thrilled about being there anyway, but I thought dumping a gravy bowl on himself was kind of extreme for wanting to get out of there.
Yeah, no kidding. Yetta, if you wouldn't mind, please share that recipe. It sounds like
I don't know how to do it. I mean, I can take a picture of it and
yeah, that'll work.
And email it. I don't know if I email it to the email that Gail sends out, or
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make a slide of it.
just do it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
welcome. You're welcome. I'll try.
It sounds like with having chestnuts in it, that would make all the difference in the world. Jean, did I
My
interrupt?
family sometimes puts pecans in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
Never
And
heard of
I
that,
have
no.
a really I love dressing, and John does too. We that's our favorite part of Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
my mom, whenever we would have Thanksgiving with her, she would always make extra for me to take home. Well, we lived in Alabama and she lived here. So it was at the time with 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, it was about a 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
And she sent us home with one of those big Tupperware containers, I don't like maybe a gallon size or something like that.
Yeah.
you go, girl.
We ate the whole thing before we got home.
That's good. Couldn't let it go bad, right?
Yeah, gotta save it from itself.
I remember when Myra and I first came down to Texas after we both graduated from college. I remember that 55 mile an hour speed limit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that road between 35 between Dallas and Kansas was
an eternity.
Eternity was always under construction. Still is always under construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did anybody really just drive 55?
No.
No.
62 at the minimum.
Oh no.
I usually drive, most of the time I drive about 5 miles over the speed limit. But when John would drive, he would just top out the car on I-20 between Alabama and Texas, especially in Mississippi. Mississippi roads don't lend themselves to cops sitting on the side of the road.
Yeah, they're like they have those elevated highways, right?
They're surrounded by trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it is elevated where there's slopes on both sides. I don't remember for sure, but anyway, we're very few cops in Mississippi, but you'd never ever want to speed through Shreveport.
Never.
Never.
And part of their interstate through the city, even today, is still 50 miles per hour.
Wow.
So you've got to watch for it or you get a ticket in that little section.
That's like right over downtown, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's not enough that they make all that money on the slot machines and the casinos.
Yeah.
Got to hit up a lot of people for road taxes.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting that a lot of people in Mississippi don't get tickets.
Well, I don't know for a fact. I don't have any statistics or anything, but as many years as we drove the place, that was the state you could speed through the most.
Well, that's good
And then
anecdotal information.
and then also in East Louisiana, it's so flat that you could see cops forever.
Yeah.
So anyway, John, we once made the trip in I think 9.5 hours.
Wow, that's good.
Rather than 12?
Rather than 12. Yeah.
Have any of you ever traveled on a holiday, like on Thanksgiving or on Christmas in car travel?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we always use either before or after.
Mm-hmm.
And normally it was before or after, but I have traveled on the holidays and it's not fun.
I find that most people are they're already where they're going to go on the actual
Oh, yeah.
holiday.
That may be.
It's the day before and the day after that are so awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took 3 hours to go through Austin once.
Oh, yeah. Austin and 35 in Austin, between here and Austin is horrible. It's been under construction for so long.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much done now, though. I'm not sure because I don't usually go that way anymore.
Mm-hmm. Hans, are we keeping you up?
Yes.
Yes.
He always sits with closed eyes. I think he listens.
Well,
that's what I tell my wife too.
Well, men learn
I've heard that from my husband. I'm thinking about it. Oh, okay, all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
did you and Hans ever drive during a holiday?
I'm sure we did.
You always
let me think.
Before
we always sort of had Thanksgiving ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't really have any family here. So we didn't, we stayed home most of the times, and even for Christmas, because it's the same.
Yeah.
We didn't really have any family to visit, so.
I'm like you are.
Home.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don and Myra, I don't know. Do you have children?
We have one son.
Uh-huh.
He lives over in Dallas, and we don't have a lot of contact with him. He's off on his own world. So
I understand that. I have a brother over there. Same thing.
Yeah.
Those Dallas people.
That's right.
That's right. Exactly right.
I just live here in Dallas. I'm from St. Louis. I'm a slightly woman, but my hair is not store bought.
So where do you live, Paulette?
We live in University Park.
Okay, good.
North Preston and Northwest Highway.
Yeah.
It's our big main intersection. It's just a few blocks away.
Did you
live in one of the old houses that hasn't been torn down yet and rebuilt with a McMansion.
Yes. Did you miss it when they tore down Highland Park Cafeteria?
Yeah, I did. We used to eat there a lot.
Yeah. Man, they had the best food in the whole world.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Yes. I would drive over from Fort Worth to go there.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when Martin was alive, we would come over to Cindy's Deli.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're talking about stuff that you guys are not familiar with, right? Don,
right.
Hans, and Janine.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I lived in Plano for a long time, but we didn't go very far when we went out to eat and stuff. So, but we did go to Preston Road to go to REI a lot, and we'd eat at some of the places around there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I worked in Plano and Garland. I'm saying I worked in Garland for 5 years. I lived here in North Woodson Hills and commuted every day.
Oh,
And
that's not a fun one.
Were you
No.
at TI?
no, I was with a company called Vero. I drive by TI every day,
Uh-huh.
but they were a very small military supplier.
Ah.
You know, I worked there for 5 years, and then things got to be, well, you know, we got to double make sure we get this project done on time. So these people are going to come in during the day, and Don's going to come in during the night and work. So I told them, well, I'll do that, but I'll be looking for a new job in the day. They didn't believe me, thought I was joking, but I did find a new job.
Good for you. Oh, that can really mess with your rhythms.
Yeah.
If you're not used to working at night, that can make you grumpy.
Yeah, it does.
Or sick.
One of our favorite times in our lives was when John was working nights. He worked second shift and he worked third shift at different points in time, not alternating. And I wasn't working at the time, and we absolutely loved it. But
so that was easy on his body.
He's a night owl. He always has been a night owl. And
well,
so,
you get used to it if you do it regularly.
Yeah.
Just for saying the word owl. What kind of job did he do, Janine?
Help desk for Southwestern Bell, or EDS for Southwestern Bell.
Yes.
Oh, my husband worked for Southwestern Bell.
Cool.
Forever. He retired. He
He
retired and then did a lot of volunteer work and stuff like that. But yeah, for his whole career, he worked with Ma Bell.
And if you can hang in there till retirement, they do really well with retirement, but I couldn't hang in there.
He hung in there.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, John started out with a cabling company, CBA, I think was the name of it. We were in Alabama though. So he pulled cables through ceilings and all that kind of stuff for a few years. And then he got a job with EDS and Southwestern Bell and was on the help desk. And he got into computers because I was into computers. So originally he didn't know anything at all about computers. He would ask me questions and stuff. And then he went to school and got his associate's degree in electronics.
Oh my.
And hooked up with a friend there that was really into computers, and he learned a lot and then went that direction for his career. That was pretty cool.
You just never know what's going to change.
Yeah.
Is there anybody? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that I mailed the recipe to Gail, and there's a recipe for cornbread. It doesn't say how much. I always just buy it, but it's 8 ounces, a warm little square that goes into it. So I don't have all your emails, so I had to go through Gail.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's super.
She just does them, individual. I only see my name
Right.
on.
Yeah. That's the way you're supposed to do group emails.
That's right. Yes. So,
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It took me a time to pick out.
I have a pan of cornbread in the refrigerator, and I've been dying for a new recipe. So there you go.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
So we're gonna have cornbread.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
My eyes are open.
Yes.
your eyes are open.
Yes, they are. We can see them.
What do they see?
I just want to tell you that I asked Hans if he wanted to be on the meeting today, and he was the one that said yes.
Good.
So he's just, with his Parkinson and everything, he sleeps a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we thank Martha for filling in for Gail. She's doing a great job.
It's a blessing.
This is what we're used to on a daily basis.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm grateful for the continuity, and I'm glad y'all enjoy it too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. This is my favorite hour of the day.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll probably be here Christmas Day and New Year's Day, and
Cool.
So will we.
okay.
So, hey, I mean, you know.
I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be traveling anywhere anytime soon.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Where are you going?
Yetta, are
we're
you
used
going
to
to
all the
travel?
spring.
We are going to Washington State.
Okay.
Oh.
Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Well,
Our son.
our son lives there, but I don't want to talk too much if it's recorded.
Okay. Never mind.
If
Lovely
someone
weather we're having, isn't it?
goes in and watches, yes.
Oh,
we
I
are
love
going
it.
up there.
I've never seen him do that before. Or her.
Okay.
She walked all the way down your side and down the side of your face and then on your shoulder. And it was the cutest thing to see. Oh, it was so precious.
He climbs in my hair
Yeah.
Oh,
and on my glasses.
Yeah, you really do need to get a pirate. You need to get a pirate hat and a patch.
I need a
So
patch.
you look like you have your parrot on your shoulder.
Hey, you should have done that for Hat Day.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
could get a pirate hat for next year.
yeah, there you go.
Yes.
But we will try to participate as much as possible in all the meetings. It's just that it's 2 hours time change up there,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it will be 8:30.
yeah.
Well, you can be in your jammies.
Oh, we can? Good.
You can be in your
Sure.
jammies.
Sure.
that's good.
And you can do like I do and get on as soon as you wake up and don't turn the video on.
Yeah, that's right. I just enjoy seeing people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. I enjoy
Yes.
you all,
Such a
and
good group.
I'm grateful that Gail's given me the opportunity.
Yeah, and just think Monday we'll get to see what her tree looks like, I bet.
That's right.
Ah.
Unless she goes back to the office.
Who knows? Don and Myra were talking about the trees in their house, and they're planning on sharing some of that information with us at a later date.
Right. We keep our tree up all year round in the living room. We just change the ornaments based on the season. So it's not a Christmas tree, it's a holiday tree, really.
There you go. Oh,
It's so cool.
Well, I keep
And,
my Christmas tree up year round.
Yeah.
It's the same things on it all the time.
No, I change ours out.
Yeah, like for Valentine's Day, we have red hearts and red decorations on it, and
Cool.
Red and pink.
red and pink. And then for St. Patrick's Day, we have green things on it.
Mhm.
And then we get to summer, and we have we have sunglasses that we put all over the tree, cheap sunglasses, some other things. So
Flip-flops.
That's so
and
cool.
All kind of things.
yeah, paper
Do you
flip-flops.
then have a topping? You know, for Christmas, we normally have a star or an angel.
Yeah, at Christmas I put a star up there. Well, right now we've got the tree is purple and white for Alzheimer's for the walk, and we've got a neckerchief up there as our topper right now.
Yeah, an Alzheimer's thing.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. I might have to start doing that.
Party City for hardly any money, or the dollar store, and you can come up with all kind of fun things.
Yeah.
Well, I started leaving my tree up year round because it kept getting later and later and later before I took it down. And the year that I just picked the whole thing up and set it in the spare room and didn't take it down till July, I said, you know what? I might as well just leave it up all the time.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you cover it with a black plastic wrap, or you just leave it out?
No, I leave it out. It's not a big tree. It's just a little bitty tree. And it stays in our living room year round.
Oh, that's precious.
Oh, I love it.
I'll have to show it to you. It's really tiny though. But it's one of those 2-foot trees or so.
Oh yeah. That's okay.
And I made all the ornaments on it, and I've been thinking about making new ones because I am getting tired of looking at the same ones all the time.
Our son and daughter-in-law, they go out probably this weekend and cut their own tree. I have it cut.
Wow.
and it's
Oh,
normally
wow.
10, 11 feet.
Oh my
Yeah.
My
gosh.
goodness.
It's huge, and then of course they have to put light on, and so yeah, so we will be up by the time we get there.
Good.
So,
I
Hans,
used to enjoy all that.
Yeah,
oh yeah. When will you be leaving town?
Friday.
This week?
Mm-hmm.
Next week?
Next week. In a week.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And how long will you be gone?
5 weeks almost.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
We will welcome you anytime you can wake up early and come and join
Yeah,
us.
I mean, we haven't seen them since August last year,
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
and they have a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old. He has birthday while we are there, so
mhm.
yeah, so that would be nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. By then you'll be ready to come home.
Exactly.
For a little more quiet.
I'm a little afraid, the saying that fish and guests think after 2 days.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I hope we all survive.
That's great.
Yeah.
Paulette, you've been quiet today. Is there anything
Oh,
you'd like
well.
to share with us?
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting year because we've always spent Christmas in California with our daughter and their 2 sons
Mhm.
and our husband, and we've always done Christmas there, but we're not going to be doing that this year, obviously. We're not going to be in an airplane flying anywhere, unfortunately. So we're here, and my husband a couple of years ago gave away our Christmas tree.
Oh.
We won't go there.
Well, if you were never home for Christmas, it made sense.
Oh, it was the most gorgeous fake Christmas tree you'd ever want to see. Oh my God, I loved it. It was my favorite tree in all my 80 years on this earth. That was my favorite tree.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, we're treeless now. So I
Okay.
thought, maybe we'd run out to Target or something and see if they had a little bitty thing about.
Yeah. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's or something. They'll have something for you.
Yeah. So anyway, we got to do that. But I don't want to go into the store either because everybody's breathing their viruses all over the place.
Yeah.
You can probably order one from Amazon or something.
Hey, thank duh.
Or you can order it from Lowe's, because I ordered our Christmas lights from Lowe's. You can order your tree from Lowe's.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think
You can do some shopping when you're done here.
Well, it sounds like we're going to have a session on trees a little bit later in the season, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good deal?
Sounds
That's
like a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And on a happy note, does anybody have anything else they want to share today before we sign off?
I just wanted to mention the games that we played yesterday.
Yes, I wanted to ask that.
We picked them out the day before, and we picked ones that were simpler and then ones that were really interesting to him that weren't too complicated. And he liked the most complicated one was his favorite. But the games we played are probably not well known to you guys, but Patchwork Doodle, which is drawing Tetris type pieces in a grid and trying to make the biggest square you can. Color It, which is basically taking a coloring sheet that has numbers on it and rolling dice and color dice to see what colors have to go in what numbers.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also played a game called Archaeology New Expedition, where it's a card game where you're digging for treasures and you can get pot shards and parchment paper and and Pharaoh's Tomb is one of them. That's the most the highest card in the game. And what was the other one besides the one he liked the most? I don't remember. And then the one he liked the most was Tiny Epic Galaxies.
Oh, really?
Where you you send out your ships to planets and try to colonize them and
That's cool.
build up your empire. And he liked that one because it was very thematic. Even though there was more going on in it, he was able to follow it better because the mechanics of the game made sense to what you were trying to do. It wasn't an abstract concept.
Mhm.
And he really, really liked it. He said, I'm looking forward to playing that one again.
Oh,
Yay!
good.
That's right.
Yay. Paulette had her hand up.
Yeah, one thing with all the COVID germs and everything out there,
Mhm.
it's really important from now, when you cough, never put your hand over your mouth to cough.
I know. Don, I know.
Always coughing to
Yeah.
your elbow. And it is so hard for me to remember to do that because when I
Yeah.
was a kid, I coughed all winter because I was allergic to coal dust. And of course, we had a coal furnace. So, I mean, it's just kind of like this and not this because
Mhm.
COVID's out there now.
Yeah.
It's
Of
everywhere.
course, this is an asthma cough. This isn't even
Yeah.
a regular cough.
Yeah.
This is he needs his inhaler.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I
in
mean,
that
just
case.
that's my sermon.
Yeah.
And you're correct.
You're correct.
You are absolutely
Yeah,
right,
you're
Paulette.
right.
I bragged about you, Paulette, about your poem about silver.
Oh, anytime you want another one, I've done all the colors, so let me know and I'll be happy to read another one.
You hang in there. We will be glad to have you read some. You can read one every day if you want to.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know when you want me to read one and I'll do it.
You let Gail know.
Okay. All right.
Because
Okay.
I won't be
Well,
sharing.
you as a plural.
You,
Who's
all
ever
of
in
it.
charge at the
We
moment?
can say, Paulette, read us a poem.
Well, I would just go over and open my little book right here and I could read you one.
I love it. I
Okay.
love it. Let's see if I can do this again, folks.
Okay.
All righty. I appreciate it,
Okay,
Martha.
great job. Yay!
Very good. Yeah,
Give a
have
round of applause.
a
Yay.
great
Thank
weekend,
you.
okay?
Thank you. You too.
Well,
Thank you.
hopefully we'll hear from you from Washington State.
I hope so, yes.
Oh,
But we will be here next week.
Okay.
Okay.
here we go.
Good to see y'all.
Monday, we're going to have frog bingo.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
see
we
this?
don't see your
You could
screen.
just jump right into it.
Oh, shoot.
That's all right. We sort of know
We
this.
know it now.
Yeah. It's all right, Martha.
I need to learn, but it'll be frog bingo. So if you can show up, that would be great. And I will learn how to do that between now and then.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All
Bye,
right,
everybody.
wonderful.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Happy
weekend.
Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
May the calories not count.
That's right.
Right.